What do we take away from that?
Yeah, it was always good to blow out the cobwebs and head over to Perth and sort of get a sense of how hot it's going to be in Townsville come round one. So it was good, and the boys actually enjoyed it, and it was good to get a win.
What are the keys for the takeaways? Obviously, just a trial.
You know, trials are always there to put your game plan into place and sort out new combinations, and we sort of took away a lot of learnings from that. You know, we sort of had a the coaches sort of had a fair go at us in our review in that meeting, so we took a lot away, and that's building us in good stead for this week.
What are the sort of key work-ons that we want to improve?
Definitely our physicality and our breakdown urgency. Those are two big takeaways that we got from the force game, but also our A-zone accuracy. I think we entered our 18 times and only came away with points 8. So that's a big step up in where we want to get to and where we need to improve.
Yourself, mate, scored a nice try. Are you happy with your performance?
I was blowing. I don't know about the performance, but yeah, it's good to blow the cobwebs out and sort of get a run. We haven't played since Japan, so it's always good to get footy under your belt, and yeah, it was good to get a nice try.
Yourself, what are you hoping for this year? Obviously, Katie's got that number 9 locked down, or what are you hoping to do?
Yeah, it's hard being behind, starting Wallaby and a Wallaby, but there's 3 other halfbacks now, so it's gotten a bit tougher. But for me, it's just about turning up day in, day out and just competing with the other 3 halfbacks. There's always a spot on the bench for a halfback, and you can either show up and try earn it, or just kick stones their whole year.
What do you take from Katie? Obviously, for like a few weeks now, it's good to work with him.
Yeah, well, it's always good. He brought a lot back from his Wallaby campaign, as they always do. They're always learning up in that high environment. So just learning little tips from him, and he's always helping out the young ones with me, Spenny and Louis. So it's always good for him to pass on his knowledge, and we're just always learning every day.
Junior Wallabies last year, mate, got to play with the footy in the Sunshine Coast. How good was that?
Yeah, it was actually awesome. Although it wasn't a World Cup, it's still, to get the jersey and, play 20s for the first time in a couple of years, it's sort of a special feeling, and, it's unlucky that the boys missed out, but to play up there, and, we did all right, but it wasn't where we wanted to get to, but I enjoyed it.
Looking forward to the Tars this weekend. What are you expecting then?
Yeah, well, they just went down to the Brumbies on the weekend, which was pretty narrow, so they'll be physical. I think they're resting a couple of their Wallaby stars, so the boys will be up for it, and just go out there and put our game plan into place, and we'll go from there.
Rugby, how good is it to get in the regions?
Yeah, it's always good to get out in the regions. To get to Narrabri, and last year we were in Roma, it was awesome, but we've gone down and played the Waratahs there twice in the Santos Festival and gone down to them both years, so hopefully this year we can change that, and it'll be an awesome week of footy. The girls are there in the Super W and also the Sevens, so it should be an awesome week.
How cool is that for the club to go down together on the flight, the girls and boys?
Yeah, no, it'll be awesome. Good to catch up. The Super Rugby and Super W girls and boys, they don't really bond much throughout the year, so it'd be good to get down there and have a trip and sort of make new mates, and it'll be awesome.
Mate, Townsville, obviously, perfect preparation over in Perth for some heat.
Yeah, playing in 38-degree weather over in Perth, it's testing the lungs and testing the mindset, but it's just prepping us well come round one, and it'll be awesome to play again this week. I heard it's going to be another hot week down in Narrabri, so it's just building us up to come round one up in Townsville.
Did you get to Townsville in 2021?
Against the Chiefs, yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty hot actually, but it wasn't as hot as what Perth was, so it'll be all right.
And what do you think of the stadium up there? Pretty good facility.
That stadium up in Townsville, it's so nice. Cowboys are lucky they get to play there every home game, so I love that facility up there.